temps que la série culte Buffy contre les vampires s'est terminée et avec elle, nos soirées canapé devant la trilogie du samedi. Rarement une série n'aura acquis une aura aussi puissante, à tel point que Buffy continue encore aujourd'hui d'alimenter les fanbases en tout genre ou d'être étudiée à l'université. Car oui, Buffy, loin d'être une simple série, est surtout un petit bijou d'écriture venu tout droit de l'imagination de Joss Whedon, connu des plus jeunes pour les films Avengers. Certains membres emblématiques du casting se sont réunis lors de Paris Manga, l'occasion d'une rencontre avec Xander, Joyce, Cordélia et Spike. Si la série Buffy n'en finit pas de fasciner, c'est avant tout grâce à l'écriture de Joss Whedon qui a su proposer à ses acteurs des dialogues de qualité.
Des événements essentiels vont se produire, tu n'y pourras rien. C'est ce que tu feras après qui est important, quand tu sauras enfin qui tu es.
It was really amazing. I mean, the thing about Joss was he was such a fabulous writer of dialogue, and it was so multi-layered. Like, something would happen, and like there would be something there for every age group. Like when Angel became, fell in love with her and created, lost his soul again. All I could think of at the age I was at was that guy in 9th grade who never called me back. So it's just like on all those different levels, and the dialogue was amazing.
Je t'aime. Moi aussi. On s'appelle?
I think that's one of the disciplines of being an actor is learning it word for word perfectly, and I think our goal is to make them proud and do the dialogue as written because it was so well written. So you want to get it right.
Yeah, that's kind of the trick of acting, is that you have to make it look like you just thought of that. Yeah, and when in fact you didn't. But if you can do that little trick, then you look like a genius because people say, "Oh my God, that guy's so witty." And you get all the credit. Joss has been writing this for weeks, and he's sweating, and he's staying up all night to make the words just perfect. And then you just come out and memorize them, and everyone thinks you did that. So it's great, yeah.
I know you're in pain. I can't imagine the pain you're in. And I know you're about to do something apocalyptically evil and stupid. And hey, I still want to hang.
Avec 7 saisons et 144 épisodes, Nicolas et Christine doivent forcément avoir leur favori.
Yes, because of what I talked about earlier. Just, watching her heart just get shattered. And it was really just that moment at the end when I sense as her mother that she is so shattered, but I don't ask. Because I know she has to go through it by herself, and so I'm just there for her. And when she leans into me to just rest, it was just like, the emotion of that was incredible. And my own daughter at the time was really young. So, I've now been through that with my own daughter, too, so.
Probably, Once More with Feeling, I think. The musical, because I'm just such a great singer and dancer. I really nailed it. I think probably that. But I wasn't really big on the romantic stuff. I wasn't. I mean, I like telling my jokes. You know what I mean? So my favorite episodes typically have to do with my favorite lines that I said. Because I mean, thank you very much. I still am. But because one of my favorite episodes is Buffy versus Dracula, where I play Renfield, and it was just one of my. It was the only time where one of the only times where I literally, when I was reading the script, I laughed out loud at Xander's line, which is like, "Oh, this will not please the master, Bader," and then I say, "The Dark Prince, Bader." So yeah, I'm like, this is really good. I'm doing a good show. So, but yeah, I think the musical, and then Innocence, because. Why not?
I'll never tell.
Nicolas est aussi scénariste sur la suite de la série, disponible en comics. une reconversion en showrunner pourrait ravir les fans de la série si celle-ci connaît une suite dans le futur.
I probably, if we did another Buffy situation, I would just stick to the acting. Yeah, let Joss take care of that, you know. You know, Joss is pretty good at what he does, so I'll just kind of let him do that.
Mom, 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 Mom!
I would 100% do a new season. But you know, James actually had a good point where, you know, Spike isn't supposed to age. You know?
And I'm dead.
So, and you're dead, but you know, you can always come back. But so it'd be kind of interesting to see how they would do like the Spike thing, unless you know. But he got his soul back, so now he's aging. Maybe you can do something like that. Yeah.
Enfin chez soi.
Charisma Carpenter était une Cordélia détonnante malgré une audition initiale pour le rôle de Buffy. Reste à espérer qu'aucun regret n'ait pointé le bout de son nez avec le temps.
Willow, nice dress. Good to know you've seen the softer side of Sears.
There are no regrets in being a part of such a special show. My life has been so beautiful. We were talking about this on the drive over, that the trajectory of our lives have changed tremendously because of the show, and it's been 20 years. So why would I want to change anything? It's just as it's supposed to be.
Plus, Sarah had to work really hard. She was in, like, I got tired filming Buffy, and I was only in like every 5th scene. Sarah was in like every scene. They burnt that woman to a toast. I would like, you keep going, girl. I'll be laying down in my trailer. I'm gonna take a nap. Why don't you just keep dragging this show up the hill? I'm like, I wouldn't change places with her for anything. No way.
Spike et Cordélia sont deux héros qui ont commencé dans Buffy et fini dans la série Angel, avec peut-être différentes façons de travailler.
That's a good question. For me, it was...
Took my job.
I did. I don't know if people realize. I followed Charisma. I was the new Cordélia for Buffy, right? Because Charisma went over to Angel, and they needed a character on Buffy to say, Buffy, you're stupid. We're all about to die. It was very important to have that person, and they didn't have her anymore, so they needed a new Cordélia, and they thought, well, maybe Spike could be the person to do that. And then I followed in your footsteps over an Angel, and I was the same person. Angel, you're stupid. We're all about to die. But yeah, for me, it was very similar. You know, like the writers were the same, a lot of the directors were the same.
Il ne faut pas être triste pour Angel. Il a quelque chose que toi tu n'as pas.
Qu'est-ce que c'est?
5 minutes.
Avec plus de 20 ans d'existence, Buffy a su marquer plusieurs générations, et de notre point de vue, elle est toujours d'actualité et devrait être visionnée par les plus jeunes.
I think, yeah. You know, I think that Buffy is all about how do you be a teenager? How do you wake up to the fact that the world is really messed up? How do you realize that your parents are often wrong? How do you realize that the world that is being given to you by the adults is an imperfect gift? And how do you move through that and not give up on yourself or on the world? And a lot of people don't make it through their teenage years very well. A lot of people give up, and they never really come back. A lot of people don't give up, but I think that Buffy was a clear bell on that issue. The giving up is not the answer.
I think Buffy and the show that was written 20 years ago is extremely relevant today. And I think as a teenager, there's a thread, there's a streamline between the two, between being a child, a teenager, growing up, learning what the world is about, and assuming your potential and taking on the challenges that are in front of you. That's what Buffy's really about, I think, for me.
Yeah, there's still vampires out there.
So you have to stay awake, you have to use your voice, and you have to fight back when you're tired, when you're challenged, when things, you know, when you think you can't.
Let me get some sleep. Let me take my love and bury it in a hole 6 foot deep. I can lay my body down, but I can't find my sweet release. Let me rest in peace.
Buffy n'en finit plus de déchaîner les passions, et une chose est sûre, ce n'est pas prêt de s'arrêter. Nous en tout cas, on fonce se refaire l'intégralité de la série et on leur laisse le mot de la fin.
Just, man, thank you for Karen. And I'm not sure who Karen is, but thank you for giving me Karen. Thank you for caring. And I just have so much je t'aime, maybe? Je t'aime for you.
Yeah, I would just say thank you for the love. It's been amazing.